Welcome back to IEM from San Jose. Well, what can I say? So far, this tournament has been of the highest level. Some of the matches we've seen, the excitement, the drama have been fantastic. Now let's change all that and do something which, let's be honest about this, is going to be pretty pathetic, but it will be fun. Don't tell them I said that. Oh, yes, as a speaker. So then, what we do is we have two of the finest teams we could put together from the guys who are backstage. We have a team of Europeans, and we have a team of Americans. Now, I don't want to overhype this, okay? And normally we say it's all about, you know, let's cheer for both teams. You don't have to on this one, okay? If there's a team that comes out, you want to boo them, feel free to boo them, you know, okay? Okay, if you want to cheer for a team when they come out, then feel free to cheer for it. So let's introduce the teams as they come out, because this is going to be great. Now, I'm not totally sure what music they're coming out to. Maybe it's the normal music. Maybe we've got something else planned. The first team I would like to introduce, what they lack in skill, they make up for in sheer musk. These guys smell good. Well, maybe 33% of them smell good. They are the General, the Professor, and the Maniac, which sounds like a list of my ex-girlfriends. Please welcome Henry's G's! Come on, let's ham up this reaction a bit. Henry's G's, that's better. I'm not even totally sure whether you're are you the captain of this team?
Well, of course I am. I'm the general of this team.
He's the general. So you're taking on the Americans in the Americans' backyard. Have you worked on any form of tactics here?
I mean, we don't reveal that stuff publicly. We don't want to give them any edge at all.
So that's no then. Esports, how do they make you feel?
Wonderful. I'm hyped. I'm ready.
All right, then let's send you over to your team. There we go. Anders, the general. And it's time to introduce to you their opponents. They have a team name which sounds like a 1980s low-budget action film. Please welcome Semler, Moses, K-Sharp. They are Freedom! Just by dint of coming out last, you are now the captain of this team. Semler, how much actual professional pride is going into this match?
An immense amount. We've been talking smack for the past 3 days, pretty much. It hasn't stopped. I think Anders has actually ruined his friendship with Fifth Lauren, and we've done some damage to Henry. He's going to need some counseling after this.
Now, you need to counseling anyway, don't worry about it. Now, obviously, you've been talking smack. How much have you actually been laying down? Because I have been partial to it, okay? So I'm going to say there's been some large words being said. How much of it do you actually mean?
How much of it do we actually mean when we talk the smack? All of it. Come on. All of it.
Okay. And have you worked on any tactics that you can share with us right now for taking them down?
Sure, they know them. They know it. So this is a secret, guys. Don't tell them. Tilt Henry.
Tilt Henry. Tilt Henry.
Maniac is a pro, so he's going to be their linchpin. If we can get rid of Henry, if we can get rid of Henry, we're good.
There you go, Tilt Henry. Thank you very much, Semler. So before I hand over to our casters, are we ready for this? No, come on. You've been excited. We've watched a load of games. This, I'm not going to say it's the highlight of the day, but this is the highlight of the day. It's not really. So, are we ready? All right then, let's get it on the Showmatch. They're not just playing for laptops, they're playing for professional pride. And also the losers have to cast naked. Final match, I'm just throwing that in there. So let's hand over to our two cast for this, who are, I believe, Lauren and the Machine.
Honestly, Lauren the Machine's like a variant
like a
of
band.
Florence and the Machine, yeah. I'd
We
tune
could be a
into that.
spin-off.
Yeah, what's going on? So hello everyone. I've migrated from the analyst desk. I've walked a solid about 5 meters to
We're
the
proud
caster
of you.
desk. So that's my exercise for the week done. I'm joined by Lauren Pansy Scott as we're going to be, I mean, we say casting, that's a very loose term.
Yeah, it's a strong term for what we're going to be doing, I feel.
Yeah.
Similar to saying these guys will be playing CS, so I guess, you know, it borders both sort of segments.
I just want to kind of rehash what Semler just said. They have been talking smack non-stop. Like
This started at not the last major, the major before that. This has been going on for months.
And I think you have to also remember that they have also spent a lot of time making sure their config is right. They're like, oh, I'm not sure about my mouse, my DPI. There's a great deal on the line for the, there's a couple of laptops, yeah, but I feel like
no one wants.
they're
it's
never
literally
going
the
to live
bragging
this
rights.
down as well. Like, these guys are going to be on desks in the future, and they are probably going to hold that against them till the
100%.
bitter end.
There's no getting out of this. And let's remember, the NA teams have had a bit of a rough time this tournament. You're hoping for something here coming
I think
through
this
from
could
these
be
guys.
the redemption, the North American redemption.
I think that could be the frag movie coming out of this at least if they actually land some shots. Maniac looks more focused than we've seen anyone thus far.
But I mean, let's be honest. Okay, so I'm going to be the realist.
Are you
here.
going to bring it down?
Here it comes. I'm about
Go
to.
on, then.
I'm about to
Ruin the
smash
hype,
that.
please.
I'm just going to completely qualm your hype. Maniac, current professional player, like quite literally. I mean, so current. He just
Maybe
only
a couple
just
by a
stepped
month
down.
or two out, I guess.
Yeah,
these
but I
days.
mean, I'm pretty sure he's still on the hunt
Or
for a
the
new team.
Moses.
There was an article released where he said, I still want to be a professional player.
Yeah.
So he is still with that mindset. And then you go ahead and have a look on the other side of things, and one of the members.
Ooh, it's already starting. Carmack.
Firing shots.
I think the EU team's got a little bit of a spy amongst them.
I think Carmack should come and pay us a visit over.
Yeah,
on the
Carmack can always come and cast. This guy. I
Maybe
think
we should
he
get
got
him over
out.
there. Yeah,
His analysis would be flawless, I can imagine, to be fair.
I think we should maybe get him up here. Maybe.
Maybe. I think he's just going to ignore us. It's the times we're just like, no, I can't hear you guys.
The Intel Extreme Masters, of course, a big part of Carmack, and you can see he's just going to be enjoying seeing how this one goes down. Let's talk a little bit about K-Sharp for a second.
Let's do that. It's a big name, right?
When was the last time K-Sharp turned up on a CS stage? And I'm pretty sure it looked very different at that point.
Yeah, I think it was a long time ago. Well, it was like Team 3D. The kind of infamous, he's got points on maps named after him right now. He's that legendary.
Yeah. And we've seen those frag movies, those ones which are pretty much now in like 240p or whatever it was.
You'd be treated to 360p, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
what's the lowest it goes? 144?
144, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I live that life on my
potato
phone.
quality.
The potato quality dream. There's K-Sharp himself, a veteran, and this is the thing. Like I was having a little chat to Henry about this, because the EU team has they should win this, right?
Oh yeah.
They should. Let's not sugarcoat the pill there, but. Henry was saying he's a little nervous because people are saying, K-Sharp hasn't played in a while. And then I've heard a couple of rumors, he's not all that dormant.
Oh, I mean, okay, so I spoke to him, I just had a bit of kind of a introduction, I just wanted to say my hello to him, just because I have a chance to meet K-Sharp, but also, I was like, so when was the last time you played CSGO? And he was like, about 5 months ago.
So it's a 5-month.
A 5-month full, but that, I mean,
okay.
we don't know the extent to which he played it beforehand. And I mean, need I remind you of the man on your screen there? That 0 KD ratio, really important.
Oh, Moses, sick player, boys.
Woo! Make some noise for him, and I think he's basically out for revenge because of that Liquid result. He was heartbroken after that semi-final. Maybe this is his chance to get just a glimmer of happiness back into his life.
It's true. I'm worried for Moses. He started to believe. This was the thing we're worried about the entire event when he started to believe and seeing Liquid on 14. Must have, give him a little butterflies.
I mean, not no butterflies. He walked with the smuggest face I have ever seen. He walked toward the analyst desk with this sheer smug mode. Yeah, and it slowly went down. KD ratio is over 9,000. I think even our production's having fun with this. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a whole new world. All right, so just to clarify though, this is a best of 3. It's all on AIM maps, and we're gonna be doing an AWP map, we're doing a rifle map, and we're doing I think a USPS map. So it's kind of like across the board. It should be relatively fair between these guys. But I don't know what to think about this because there is so much on the line here between these two. Like Pride alone is going to be ridiculous right now, and I think we can do a little throwback as well, Alex, because people seem to like your, I think was it the minimal casting that you brought out?
Minimal casting, yeah. No, and the horse race casting.
The horse race?
Yeah.
There's several options to be brought out for this one,
Oh, I like that.
We're going to treat you guys at home. And Moses just looking calm, cool, collected. He's not letting it show just yet. Anders that's the most focused I've seen Anders in years.
I'm intrigued to see how Anders performs because I mean, did you throw back already just to kind of where that went?
Well, I was doing my prep because analysis is what I'm
genuinely
here for,
doing
of
your
course.
prep, yeah.
So I was asking who's he played for? Who's been Anders' route to fame and fortune? And first rank assassins, I believe, was the big name amongst them.
It's a big name.
Not quite there. Maniac, I think most people know out in the world though, and then Henry G, pretty much attending every I series, winning about 50 pence every single time. And London Mint prior to that, CGS infamy, I guess you could say. But yeah, this is going to be a fun one between these guys. And I know that they may play it off cool, calm and collected. But it's just a bit of fun. if only people had seen what had been going on backstage for the last 3 months, essentially.
And I mean, another fun nugget of information for you is the Maniac situation. Is he was just talking to me on the desk. He was like, "Wait, we actually get this laptop, the laptop on this desk? I was about to buy a PC." So we
He's got something to aim for.
This is quite literally saving Maniac a trip to the nearest hardware store when he gets back home.
That's nice of us, isn't it?
Yeah. So and that's of course if he does pick up the win. North America are the defending champions of this. We did it way back when in the Cologne studios.
And let's also bring up another factor. This is kind of like Source 1.6 as well, because Henry is like advocate of Source players, tries to defend them. Fiflaren and him have kind of been like going off each other about this, because before it was meant to be played out at one of the majors prior with Fiflaren here as well.
Yeah.
And of course the 1.6 CSS argument breaks out, everyone's throwing it around.
It does, yeah.
And like Moses and Henry on the desk before, I'm sure you were having to keep them tame like on that one, because there was a little bit of bickering. Moses, I think, won that little bit of a backward and forward. Henry was just like, I didn't know what to say. He was being really mean.
No, because he doesn't know what to say, because he just goes, Moses quite just goes, well, I mean, 1.6 was better than CSS, and Henry goes, no, it wasn't, and that's kind of the end of the argument.
That's
as far as they
that's
can
pretty
get,
much
really.
it. And there's also a possible, split in Room on Fire. Vendetta might have to be the middleman and bring them back together, sit them down and have chats afterwards.
Yeah, I think this could potentially end in divorce.
It could.
These guys that I think there's a whole lot of.
I reckon
I think there's a lot of love between them, but I think a kind of a smashing on a 3v3 could separate them.
It could hurt. It could hurt real bad.
I like that we went for Henry's G's. We were trying to brainstorm a good European name. I think Henry's G's is pretty effective.
It's quite nice. It's like, Charlie's Angels, Henry's G's. It's got a ring to it. I kind of appreciate that.
I also have to kind of highlight that Henry was really uncreative with his name, as was Anders, actually. Their alias.
Was Anders?
No, Anders is
Oh,
called
actually,
Anders,
no, you
Henry
mean the
G.
actual name.
Henry Greer is called Henry G. I feel like, you have an opportunity to be a bit creative.
Yeah, you can bring something to, like the Love Machine, right?
Yeah.
The washing machine.
Washing machine, Florence the Machine, Rage Against the Machine, Ghost the Machine. I mean,
you've been treated by OJ.
I've been bullied by OJ.
You have been. It's fine. We'll get some counselling for these two and you
and
afterwards.
myself. That sounds good.
It's all right.
So yeah, in fact, if you look at that, so the entire North American side were creative with their names, but 2 members of Europe kind of just decided to leave it to
Can I just know, everyone else in the server, you can't see it right now, they are still warming up. So everyone's got the ESL logos, just log into these accounts. Maniac's actually got his own picture in there to remind him, like, by the way, guys, I still have these, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I am here to win. He's brought his own presence in, but I think we're starting out on the USPS map, so, bets will be going in on that, I can imagine, just keep that in mind, if you're betting Heat. But I don't know who's going to pick this one up. And the thing is, if they're going to try and tilt Henry, do you reckon they're just going to focus him down like a 3-man stack?
Yeah, I did like that call actually, tilt Henry, because he's going to be so angry if they lose like map 1 and a good part of map 2. That's when things like spiral out of control.
And the thing is, I want this crowd to kind of get, as OJ said, a little bit of booing, a little bit of cheering. Make sure they're showing who they're supporting.
Yeah, it's all about fun. I mean, this is the Showmatch just to kind of give, of course, Navi a bit of a breather before that grand final. It's also an opportunity to see,
Look at all these commands. He's like making
what's he
sure
pumping in? Yeah,
perfect,
what happens if we pan towards Semler? We just see straight up wall hacks.
I think we never show it again. We just glance over.
I think Semler disappears, like evaporates from the CS scene. Yeah.
That sounds like someone I've had to cast before, but still.
Oh,
you're bringing back memories, man.
Sorry.
It hurts. As long as there's no Dust 2 and there's no USPS jumping shots, I think I'll be all right. But yeah, Team Freedom taking the time, wanting to get that warm-up in, Moses being told on Steam, hurry the hell up, what are you doing? But we will be getting this one started soon. So I don't know, like, the thing is that typically and historically, the UK scene is known for like tiltiness, which is worrying me. If anyone knows, I guess like typically Rattlesnake, people are the general, he's laying it down. But it's like knowing those guys, they are pretty tilt-worthy. So this could be a warranted tactic here.
I see that we're loading in. I think we might be live
almost
on
ready.
Restart. Okay. Time to
LO3, boys.
Time to get excited,
LO3.
folks. We are going to be loading into this AIM map. Starting on the USP, I think we're going to be then going into Rifle, or excuse me, first then AWP, and then Rifle is our third. And
Oh,
final,
okay. Is that the order? Well, I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'm sure it'll be a treat. But
they're smack talking. I love it. Already.
They said pansies. Like someone just called them pansies. I'm kind of insulted. Why you got to bring me into this?
Have we done the origins?
Semler couldn't even spell ready though. That's not a good sign. He just spelled it raddy, so he might be a little nervous on the server.
I mean, understandably. I mean, you're going up against Europe. We all know Europe is the best.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, we're pretty biased
we
casters,
are actually complete
right?
biased casters.
We,
yeah.
we, in theory, should be behind Henry's G's. 'Cause,
Henry's G's. But
you
then
know,
again, I wouldn't
English.
mind seeing K-Sharp just, you know, absolutely drop 30 and...
Oh, Henry's just saying, welcome to your first event on stage, Moses. Have fun. You know, Semler's having a great time. Moses looks a little sad. He's
Let's
just like
go,
a little tear on down. All right, guys, we're about to get ready into this one. This is going to be hilarious between these two. Make sure you get some booze going. Make it fun, boys. Have a little bit of a little joke with this, but we are into this, ladies and gents.
Oh my God, they have logos. They have logos as well, and Anders just destroyed Semler. Oh, hello, the general's in the building. That's a quick 2 for him. And Henry's G's just take a leap into the first round.
Oh, wait, are they trying to call, like, restarts on this?
No, mate, no.
They can't be. They can't be calling restarts. I think we're going into this one. Here we go. Semler's trying to, like, bail him out.
Look at K-Sharp on the offensive. Moses even further pushed up. Teamwork makes the dream work. Moses 1 bullet. Oh no, he's put horribly
This
wrong.
is savage. This is savage, boys. This is not good. EU's having a good time. Henry's getting light into this. He's having a great time on this.
Wait, are we not? Yeah, we are still into this. I was getting panicked. Okay, so this is going to be another one. As Europe's are just... Look, Europe's looking a little too strong. It's all down to Semler.
This is depressing.
Oh, it's a
Oh, no, boys. This is not good. This is not fun. 3-0. Oh,
and I'm not going to lie,
God.
Anders is still rocking top of the scoreboard. He's got 4 frags, so's Henry. Last time we did this, Devil Walk like hung his head in shame at the end of this one. Maybe Maniac doesn't want to fall into a similar trap.
I'm terrified of this game. I really am. Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right,
There
all right.
we
And
go.
he's working on this.
I don't like why I keep saying warm up. I'm panicking, but it's most definitely live. And Freedom gets there first. There's a good roar from the crowd. They're having fun with
They're
this
getting
one.
hyped. Oh, there we go.
That's
Get
a
behind
USA
him, boys.
chat. Okay. Anyway, back into the action, and Maniac's just doing what Maniac does. Is he gonna push? I want to see like an aggressive rush. We saw Moses go for like some sort of, you know. But let's not forget their game plan was make Henry angry. So I mean to work
True.
out how they're gonna go about that.
Yeah, it's not gone so well so far, but you know, tilt can happen at any time. We all know that.
Yep.
It takes very little to become a salty, salty dog. Now Moses and Samurai also allowed to keep those American hopes and dreams flying free in the air, but Moses with about as much HP as he has hair at the moment. And there we go, Anders again, the general. What is this?
Henry's happy.
He doesn't even have to do the work.
Yeah. All right. 8 frags for Anders. Somebody stop him. He's trying to find his wife's head, and he's not going to have it just yet. It was Semler, of course. Semler's his wife. Now Maniac, last man standing. He's got 3 to find. It's not looking likely. Okay, calm it down. And K-Sharp did find. I think he was 2 in that one. So they're trying to keep it interesting, kind of keep us excited. And actually, top of the scoreboard, I was going to say K-Sharp, but Anders has just got his 10th.
I'm a little worried, Moses.
Anders, this was all
Anders is going wild. Like, listen, they were trying to like tilt Henry, and they've just gone, no. We're gonna set Anders on you, like the guy who's not the professional player who played for teams called First Rank Assassins, and you know, just go wild.
First rank assassin.
They're probably a big team, you know.
That does sound good. It's probably better than the majority of the teams that the names of teams I've played for anyway. And now just down to K-Sharp. I want to see a clutch, but no. K-Sharp did make it. He made it, you know, acceptable. He found a frag.
Henry's not even smiling. He's literally just stone cold
Serious.
killer. All right, Moses remembered how to shoot a USPS. I'm kind of
It's
proud.
first to 10, by the way, guys. Just a reminder for you, so you keep rising the numbers. Does look like America might have a chance. Just 9 points of health for
There we
Henry.
go.
Whew. Exhale,
right,
a little
all
exhale
right.
from Moses.
It's not over yet. Let's see how they do. Look at Anders. This is ridiculous. He's on 10 to 4, boys.
He's got 4 MVP stars. MVP stars obviously mean everything. I don't
Well,
know
that's
if
what you
you're-
tell
I
me
don't-
in matchmaking.
I don't know
at least
if
when
I don't know
you're
if you're aware. Yeah, because I just plant the bomb every round and I'm the MVP.
I think there's like a phrase for that bomb. I don't remember.
I don't know.
No, but still, second half is not over yet.
I mean, this is obviously T-sided. I don't know
Well,
if you know.
I think all of us know.
This
you
A
know.
map is incredibly T-sided, so you just got to bear that in mind going into this one.
Oh, a little bit of a Red Bull top up there. They are indeed real.
They're not just for the commercials.
No.
Is the dank meme you were going for there?
The May-Mays are coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
It's all I have, really. It's like, you think people have a personality. No, it's all I am.
She's just a dank memer.
Oh, someone's on stage.
Oh, that's
And-
a hello.
Hello. There we go. It's the halftime talk, you know what I mean? They want to reset.
It's incredibly important.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's everything right now. And Maniac looks calm, but we all know deep down he's terrified of Anders, really, because he's showing them up. He may want to come back one day to the freshman scene, and they're like, well, actually, we're going to pick up Anders instead because you let yourself down.
What is that when, what did you call it? First rank assassin starts to
Yeah,
reform?
or Factory DK spelled with a K in it. Like, there's several teams
Factory.
that, Anders was prolific in, I've heard. Especially in, like, the gather channels, really lead the fray.
I'm really gutted. I mean, just to let everyone know at home, we were trying to be able to pick up their audio, but unfortunately that's not going to be possible. So we're just going to have to speculate what's being said here right now. K-Shop's saying, hey man, so on Saturday and Sunday nights, I do like to dress up in women's clothing, and Semler's accepting that and saying that's fine.
Well, Semler likes to do that himself.
Yeah, we can only speculate what's being said there. Anders is saying absolutely nothing.
Anders having a little nap right now. He just looks a little tired right there. Just gonna have a little snooze.
No, that's concentration.
Oh, is that? I've never really seen that face upon myself before, so looks ready to go. Henry
Where
yet to
is our
smile.
second half
I don't
now?
know. How is this taking so long? Can we just appreciate this?
Do you know what it is? There's
What's
an
happening?
admin that TSM have dubbed Delayham.
Oh, Delayham, the man in shorts.
His name's Graham, otherwise known as Delayham, and I'm pretty sure he's responsible for what's going on right now.
Well, obviously, you know, if we can't blame you, we have to blame him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and OJ's just chilling out on the stage as well, so there's always OJ if there's someone
Is he?
needed. Is there Delayham? Can you see a man in shorts anywhere?
Yeah, he wears shorts 362 days of the year.
It's really, like, literally, it was requested that he stopped wearing shorts by people like, you know...
But probably the general public.
I'm pretty sure it was, like, you know, knees aside, and it's delightful.
Where is our second
I don't
half?
know. This is taken longer than, like...
It's a tactical timeout, Lauren. That's what
Oh,
it is.
which is how silly of me. Like, Moses needs to have a little chat here, you know.
Do you
keep
think
these
he's the
guys
in-game
mind.
leader? I feel like Semler's the in-game leader.
I think Semler is, you know, he's in the middle. It's
Yeah.
something that we discussed heavily on Analysis Desk. We have nothing else to fill with, is positioning amongst, you know, teams. And Semler might be bucking the console. All right, we're ready.
Okay, here we go,
There we go.
folks.
Wait, it's 6-3 to Europe versus 10. Oh, they're making me count.
Wait, what? We're starting again. Okay, so someone needs to remind me. Was it 6-3 to Europe?
6-3 EU.
First to 10. So they need
Henry's
4.
tried to move to America right now.
Okay.
He's just...
There you go, guys.
Henry's tilting in warm-up.
The HLTV article, Henry G moves to America.
It's
Will
coming.
be there
Yep.
any second now. Look, what's this traitor? Okay, Henry's going to be joining them. We should be able to get back underway. As we don't have the scores, so you have to remind, just 4 needed for Henry's Gs.
And that's a solid start, spanking K-Sharp back.
Semler does respond. Okay, still rocking the 2v2. Stay on with Henry as he's good. Takes
He's
down
going
Semler.
for it. Will Maniac allow him the ace? Well, 3K.
No, it counts as an ace all the same. Don't take anything away from him. He gets
Hey,
it.
there we go. Cheers and
G.
booze, guys. Are you back in EU right now, or what's going on, crowd? Like, I expect more from you.
I think it's a bit of both. I like this angle from Henry. Like, that's actually pretty keen.
He's probably sat there and, you know...
That is a keen angle. I like that. Oh, here we go. This is now all on to Anders.
Wait.
This would be a 1v3 for the general. Hang on a second. Damage done to K-Sharp. Moses was thinking about walking into his crosshair, and he's still
back in.
kicking. 44 points of health to find 2. Oh, not going to happen. K-Sharp consistent.
7-4. All right, there we go. The crowd's remembered who they're supporting.
There was
Nicely
a bit of doubt surrounding, you know, they were like, okay, K-Sharp, it's been a while, cobwebs may be on his mouse, but no, 5 months has done nothing to his CSGO ability, and we are going to be seeing this one go horribly wrong. Moses has got to do everything, and oh my God, he's got a good step. One more to find, but Henry. Whew, that's a bit close for comfort. I'm getting flashbacks to our second semi-final now.
Oh, don't do that to me. I've only just got over there, let alone the rest of the crowd.
Oh, there we go. Console's doing it for us. That's nice.
Nice work, Delay, and we're proud of you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so 8-4, 2 rounds needed for Europe. I'm a firm believer.
And I like the way Henry has taken every opportunity to promote a certain diet. Like, there's no subtlety to this.
Henry
no
G.
tact.
No. Oh, he's not. Honestly, like, at every opportunity. In fact, you know what? His team did pick up a win, didn't they?
Oh, yes.
In the UK Premiership.
Against people like Windansky. It was quite impressive.
Wow, you're not pulling punches at the moment.
It's Windansky. He appreciates it.
Oh, whoa.
Hello.
Semler finds Anders. And now it is going to be Maniac up against Semler. This is going to be an interesting one, and it's going to be all good in the hood. He's furious right now.
Let's just remind that, you know, pride is a factor here, but there is still something to be played for, Alex.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, they're all eyeing up those Acer Predator laptops beforehand, and that's, of course, the prize. 3 Acer Predator
Match point,
laptops waiting
boys.
for them. We are on match point. And what was that? He's a
beast.
maniac. Maniac on the floor as he gets 3. And there you go.
The face.
He's
Look
not
at
happy.
the salty, salty face. All right. There's
Europe wins. Okay.
map 1 done. That is Henry's G's. Getting a little bit closer. to the victory. And it looks like they want a tactical time to discuss map 2 maybe here, but EU looking strong out of the gates.
Our two options are rifles and AWP now, and I'm a big sucker for the AWP map, big fan. That's what I kind of find myself running around on at 3 a.m., you know?
Well, you know, it's a great way to do it.
And of course, we already highlighted how much Maniac
I didn't see each winning caster until each caster will receive a laptop. I was like, oh wow, I'm going to get a laptop. That's real nice of them.
I wouldn't mind, yeah.
Thanks, Asa. Not the case.
No. I mean, I think, you know,
Wait, is
we
there a coach in the booth? Have they hired a coach for Team EU?
Maybe that's where the win came from. Maybe that's that's their secret. They have a coach. I was about to say sixth man, the fourth man in this scenario. But yeah, of course, we're going to be seeing how that one does play out. I love how this started as just like a kind of a bit of banter on Twitter. It was literally just like, Moses, oh yeah, we'll see where you fare in a 3v3, and all of a sudden, we had Carmack step up and be like, yeah, we can actually make this happen.
Yeah, we can do this. But you don't want to give Carmack any reason to do events like this, because he will just take it by the reins. Like, yeah, let's just make it great. You know, let's get some money. You know, not money, but you know, the laptops on the line worth a lot of money, and then maybe you know a couple of other surprises down the line. But there's certainly a man you don't want to cross in the way of making bets is Carmack. We've all found out, and also leaving Twitter open. Very poor choice as well.
Yeah, so I have received word it is going to be the rifles up next.
Ooh.
So I mean, you know what? I'm not sure of any of their like proficiency with an AWP. So maybe it's good to get rifles kind of for Europe out of the way. Henry G never really played it. He was a big fan of the rifle. I don't know if Anders... I've seen Anders do a couple of cheeky things with a scout on his stream, but that's about as far as I've seen that one go. And Maniac, I mean, he's always been overshadowed, I think, in previous rosters with a York.
Subtly, of course. You know,
by a certain man, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know his name. No idea.
Anyway, we are just going to be letting these guys talk it through, of course. There's a lot to be said about the, you know, how they're going to approach this map.
I love how we're attempting to try and find some sort of colour for this. Like, we're like, okay, so we've got to fill. Let's talk about...
The art of filling when you don't have to be serious.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure we had like a good hour discussion about various video games of our childhood at one point.
Oh, we did. We can go back to that. I think RuneScape was one, was it?
Hey man, no, that's not fair. You can't just go bringing up my childhood passions when we were like casting CS in San Jose on a stage.
It's nothing wrong. Don't be ashamed, Alex. Embrace who you are.
I'm not ashamed.
We're proud of you.
I cut down trees, virtual trees, for hours upon hours.
What was the village they used to visit as well? Was it Selfish?
I think that was Catherby.
Oh,
yeah, Catherby,
nice.
good one. Anyway, we're going to turn attention back to CS for a second. Yeah, for a second.
Okay, we got the head-to-heads.
Is this? Oh, I like that. Okay. So it almost looks like they're staring each other in the eyes, like on a romantic dinner date. Like they're just on either end of a table. You know, there's a candle lit.
Yeah.
The kind of the flicker
we
of the candle.
Like, don't get me wrong, Anders and Semler, of course, but Maniac and Moses, there's
yeah, I feel like those guys have got, you know, there's a spark.
I think we've seen that.
Definitely. Still want to see how this one goes down. You know what we should do? I think it's time to whip out some new casting styles.
Well, we've had a couple, haven't we? We had the, what was it, horse racing? We've had the...
Well, that's because you had attempted it, and I'm not going to lie, you were unimpressive.
Well, the problem is that I used to cast obscenely badly, so I had to get out of the habit.
Of going fast?
Yeah, it was not bad. But, you know, once again, to remind you guys, there is something on the line here, and not so subtly, it is one of those laptops, the Predator Acer laptops. They're right in front of you. Whoever wins this, those three players will get a chance to pick that up. Maniac working for it.
Here we go.
It seems as though we are live. Rifles are plenty, ladies and gents, and Anders and Maniac already kicking things off.
All right, no need for Henry in that round, and you have to remember, I'm pretty sure there is an AWP on this map. It's like you have to jump and pick it up.
I think Henry remembers that.
Yeah, that's right. In our 1v1. I definitely managed to prevail. We do see a quick rebuttal, and well, quite literally one round in, and we see America making some noise in the crowd.
We're proud. Can we try out maybe some of that minimalist casting maybe on the next round here? Or
minimalist casting, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we have to keep it like, you know, this is subtle. It's a new meta in the casting game.
Yep. Now this round coming.
Okay, so you want to do this minimalist?
Yeah, hit us with it.
All right, I got this.
I believe.
3 versus 3. 3v1. Moses good. Not good enough. There you go.
It sounded like a really nice rhyme there almost, you know what I mean?
Oh, I wish I could do rhyming
like a haiku.
casting. A haiku, yeah.
So basically what, you know, OJ called Hiko earlier on, very similar.
Oh! I did pull a funny face when he called him Heiko.
We all just went to like, oh.
Hi, Heiko. Hi.
I think OJ's waving at us with nearly one finger.
What you don't realise is actually he was mixing hi and Heiko.
Oh, he's like next gen. This is why we hire this man, you know?
But let's get
back to the game, I guess, right? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Getting slightly sidetracked, but it does look like Henry's G's looking good. America was so confident, like so confident.
But then again, Fiflaren was actually willing to beat down Europe if they lost this. Like, he's
Really?
a very angry man.
Like, you're not allowed to lose this.
See, everyone thinks Fiflaren's this really sweet, calm guy. No. He was... There's a lot on the line here, and Fiflaren throwing things at Europe would be one of them. And finally, we're seeing a little bit of a fight back. There we go, Moses. There we go. Reminding us that, you know, they've got a little something going on
This
here.
could be reasonable, actually. Hang
Oh,
on, K-Shop's got
K-Shop.
himself an AWP.
Let's go.
This could be a second one, and it looks like it will be, as Maniac does fall. All right, they're keeping it close. That could have rolled a little bit out of control, but North American squad managed to keep it under wraps. Oh, yeah, replay and everything.
Nice, guys.
Here we go. We didn't even, it's not even
You
a
don't need to see
frag.
K-Shot frag. That's literally the worst replay we've had this whole event. Oh, damn it, production. Come on, it's more out there.
So, oh, Maniac's looking a little frustrated. This is gonna, you know, I have to remind you that this is probably a big one for him because, you know, he's gonna be like, you know, this is essentially his opportunity for all the scouts out there who are looking for
Oh, there are plenty, aren't there?
fresh, unknown.
I saw Ocelot once this event. You never know.
There you go. There you go. Gamers to a transfer is already complete, and we're gonna maybe see K-Shop's resurgence.
Yeah.
He's been doing some work for ESEA, I think, as since his time. Maybe he's going to be stepping in for like an ESEA squad.
See, the thing
We
is
don't know
that,
how many different like candles this will light.
See, like, K-Shop's having a great time. He's just chilling out. He's just smiling, having fun. Then Semler looks absolutely devastated already. Moses isn't blinking anymore. It's become a little serious for Team NA.
It was always serious for Team NA. Moses, like, straight up, as soon as we went off air, was just like, you know, I'm going to use that laptop in front of you. Like, I'm going to be using that laptop on my flight home. I just wanted to make that clear. So, yeah, plenty on the line for these guys. And I think Semler's going to be, I think he's the motivator. I'm going to go ahead and dub him.
He's like the cheerleader role, as it's dubbed.
I think so, the cheerleader role, you know, because he's got that play-by-play background, so he can like build the hype.
Oh, nice.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's good.
I'm calling it now.
Yeah.
See how far this gets. I mean, I want to see a third map, you know?
Me too,
It's like that semi-final all over again.
Oh, can you stop bringing it up? It still gives me like a little bit of, you know, sadness. There's a little tear rolling down.
Yeah.
Oh, Maniac has some technical problems. There'll be a short break, as Alex likes to say.
Yeah. God, it was in Katowice, wasn't it? DE_short break. Damn it.
Oh.
I want a microphone on them right now.
Yeah. Should we just go over and give them our headsets? Just like, hey guys, back on. It's a little far, sadly.
Let's see what's going on into this one. Are they warming up? Is it? It's always it's the half changes that we have to.
Yeah, I think it has to be.
It's probably because A maps aren't designed for show matches at Intel Extreme.
What are you
Masters.
trying to say, Alex?
I love it. I absolutely love this. I love that this just came about because of some kind of smack talk on Twitter. Absolutely perfect. And I mean, this means that I'm just have to remind everyone at home about Henry G and how confident he has been about every event. I'm pretty sure he's like 1v1 me. At one point, he challenged me to a 1v1.
Oh, he actually lost though.
Do you remember? I just want to actually. We should remind everyone that.
Yeah, we'll say it right now.
Did you record it?
I have got to record it.
So you have a video evidence, and Henry G said that if I can get more than 3 frags, he would run around naked.
Well, it started on 1 frag, and then we upped it to 3 because we had to do the naked element.
So he was like, I'll run around naked if you get 3 frags. Like, obviously, just expecting me to be, I mean, absolutely turd. And I got 6 frags, and he still hasn't done it.
To be fair, it was your commitment for the AWP. It's like watching, you know, when you play 1v1s, of course, it's very similar to Navi's style.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Once Guardian gets the AWP, he can really start going.
That's
and,
me.
Navi pick up.
I mean, you just compared me to Guardian.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Well, you know, DMG matchmaking needs its champion as well, Alex.
Hey, man, I'm supreme now. I got there.
The grind.
I climbed that ladder.
I only say because I got global bat by being carried, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, always.
By Alex.
It was me.
From Supreme.
But I'm not sure what's going on here, and I'm starting to get concerned. We've probably got Navi waiting in the wings like, come on, okay, come on, we want to play, come on, we've got a final to play. And that's a reminder, of course, for you tuning in and wondering, what on earth is this? I thought I was going to see some big CS. The $125,000 that's on the line, of course, for this tournament will be battled out for between the top 2, of course, in that grand final. TSM and Navi battling it out straight after this. They did just beat and throw Liquid to the wayside 2-0, despite a admirable Dust 2 performance from Liquid.
Yeah, it was admirable. It's a real shame to, you know, to see him go out like that. It was a little painful. But,
Understandably so.
hopefully this lovely technical issue will be resolved shortly. Don't know what's going on.
In regards to the...
Whoa.
Never mind, I'll stop talking, no point made, and it's going to be a very quick round. Blink and you miss it. Off the back of Semler, he picked up 2 frags, and you can already hear a little cheer, a little kind of patter of happiness across the crowd as soon as... Oh, hang on a second. All down to K-Shot. Give us something for a frag move, VK. Oh! Henry, not going to get it. Honestly...
Give us something for a frag movie.
Yeah, I want like, you know, I've watched the K-Shot frag moves. I want a resurgence to CSGO. 6-5, though.
Henry with a dirty spray down from
Oh, this is
Semler.
going to be 7, unless K-Sharp's heard me. He's heard my request. 1, 2, not 3. Oh, one of these days, we're gonna get that. It's happening.
You reckon?
I'm calling it. It's gonna happen. I don't know who it's from. The 1v3 is real.
Well, so far, Moses doing the work. Henry's G's. We're losing out on Henry. All right, the resurgence is back on Semler. Looking a little relieved in that pickup.
He kind of needed it. Nice shot, bold eagle from Maniac. This is starting to heat up. Moses with the orb. He's actually got eyes on the 3rd. Oh! Taking a leaf out of Adrian's book, and that's going to be fighting with the AK. Woof. Okay, there it is.
I like he pretends he was good with that. He was calm, and he's just like, a little panic.
You get to see the whiff. Oh, we don't. Oh, okay.
Right.
You get to see those 2 in there as well. Look at that. Replay. I think the replay dude took it to heart what you said earlier about the previous replay.
Apologies.
Oh, right off the bat, just deletes K-Sharp. Oh, the round's over before it barely began. 8-7, let's not forget, this is a best of 3, and Europe took map 1. First to 10.
Europe's
now they're
on
at 9. What? Oh, God, it could very well be over right now. It's all onto Moses.
Moses, what have you got to do here?
Let's go, Jason. Let's go. He's 25 points of health, 2 to find. He's going to get hunted down, and the General brings home some laptops in 2.
Again, Europe destroying America's dreams right now. Henry's headset off, he's happy, he's calm, the tilt didn't happen, and General Anders, I've got to say it, came out swinging that USPS round to kick things off with, and oh, Semler, buddy, what has happened here? Moses, you got a lot to answer for. Oh, beautiful to see, beautiful to see. Henry G, proud of his team there, and General Anders, of course, the captain, the voice of the Lance there as well, but I'm excited to hear from these two. I want to get like everyone on stage to discuss this because Moses was highly vocal prior.
I think Moses was king of the smack talk.
He was leading the way here. Oh, OJ on his knees. Not the first time, but he bowing down to the EU gods.
You know, it's all about sportsman. It's all about being, you know, sportsmanship at the end of the day.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is
they're
important.
actually shaking hands. That's
the embrace. It's much needed.
Oh, the hugs.
Honestly, that's a wound that won't heal for a while. I feel like Semler and Anders is going to be just a kind of sense of
there's gonna be that little
unfinished business between the two of them.
Dysfunction going forward. We're on fire.
Semler is on tilt.
Yeah. But still, a good bit of fun between these two. Of course, it is all not only for pride. The laptop's still there as well. The Ace of Predators on the line for these guys to be picking up, and EU's gonna be walking back with something nice to be playing on in the near future. So we might even see a little bit more of the likes of Anders maybe picking up some games here and there. Maybe we could be seeing the first rank assassins coming back onto HLTV, picking up some victories.
Dignitas has kind of lost a few members. There's an up-and-coming Dane called Anders who just dropped bombs at IEM.
Yeah, he could be picked up.
Heard it here first, folks. Dignitas Anders.
And if UK CS needs another mediocre player, Henry's looking pretty ready for that.
Lauren just absolutely hurting people's feelings.
Hey, we're from England. We're used to being disappointed.
Yeah, we are. UK CS is something that we're not going to stop talking about right now because there is someone else that needs to talk. OJ is standing by on stage. Some say that as a host, he has never washed his hair at all since 2001. And it's Anders is actually going to have to keep his distance during this interview.
It is true, Machine. I have never washed my hair. It just comes off and then you put it aside. But then, I guess, Machine, your mum still washes yours for you and dresses you and tucks you in at night. True story. But anyway, back to the match. Anders, you were a savage. Top fragging.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we had a score to settle from last time. They've been talking big talk since they beat us back in Germany, and now we're 1 for 1, so I guess the legacy continues.
All right, I feel like I'm about to be savaged. Hey, let's hug. Like I hugged your mum. Oh, what? Back to the match. I didn't mean it, mate. I didn't mean it. I'm joking. Would you like to interview him?
I do it 10 times better than you, so maybe I should.
It's true. It's true. Have you got that baseball bat still? No, I'm joking. So, you battered them, you've won the laptops. Talk me through any form of tactics you had in that game.
I mean, it's all about confidence. We knew that we were better. We knew it in our cores, and we just played off of that, showed as much, and, you know, they're going to have to go back and I think just spend a lot more time on deathmatch, take the game seriously.
Well, yes, they have won. Henry's G's have won. I do have to say, Freedom, that was pretty pathetic from you. I don't really want to rub it in at all, but it does mean... Hey, let's have a quick word with J-Tool. A quick word. What went wrong?
Anders is sandbagging. I don't know what he's been doing these past few days, but it's been all deathmatch, obviously.
Yeah, totally. Semler, I'm just going to come to you quickly now. I hate you.
You hate me. You hate me. This guy, he remembers. He remembers last time when we owned him. I bet you he was up all night just practicing for this to get ready because we had no idea.
And finally, I have to talk to you as well. The one man who wasn't here as part of one of the casting team. Where was your help in that?
Hey, you know what? All I gotta say is I spawned a few times and Anders shot through his own teammate to kill me every time. He didn't care who was in the way. It was just Anders' one-man wrecking crew.
That's the European way. So anyway, let's leave this stuff right now. Well done to the Europeans, to Henry G's, who have just won this show match. Pride to Europe. But that brings us on to a final, the final of Intel Extreme Masters. It is on the way. It is going to be Na'Vi taking on the Brutes TSM, and that is on the way.